here we are. Legend that is Charlie Harper. And, yeah.
Legend.
The legend. So, Charlie, the thing is, Tara and I do this TV thing, which is we're trying to. And, you know, you can look on the web to see what you're doing and everything, but we like to talk about alternative things. And I bumped into you in the studio the other day, and you told me that you were actually doing quite a lot of painting. Mm-hmm. And I shouldn't be surprised, but I was. So, can we talk about that?
Yeah, I started kind of like drawing like every kid does at like 5 years old,
yeah.
You know, and then I was always interested in art and everything, you know. And when I left school at 15, I went straight to Paris thought I'd study art there, you know, just on the street, you know. And, but I used to be up in Trafalgar Square, you know, like selling me artworks, you know, like
really?
on the pavement, yeah,
wow.
Not pavement, no, actually, and I'd paint about 4 paintings the same, you know, you know, I'll finish one, take it up there, and then like the next week I'll take you know, the other one, you know, so I was earning a buck doing that, and then I kind of went to Paris and found out everyone was painting straight from the tube, you know, onto the palette knife, and on like this, you know, like like butter, you know, like just no one painted with paintbrushes, you know. Like, I can't do that. It's so expensive.
What sort of year was this? Cause
about 64, 65.
Christ.
Something like that.
It's like Tony Hancock film.
It might have been earlier.
Wow.
So, and anyway, so I stayed there like watching people paint, and I must admit, every time I can look at any painting and I can find, you know, like a good thing with it, you know, modern art or abstract. But they were in Montmartre, you know, on the cathedral, painting, you know, the starry night scene, but not, you know, really the Sacré-Cœur.
That's the turtle, yeah.
And you know, it's a little square, and they're all round the square. And everyone was the same, just painting it for the tourists.
Yeah.
And I thought, this is where art gets you, you know, like that's not much, is it?
It's the lowest,
you know, there's not a lot in that. Just although I was doing that in London, but you know, I thought, you know, in Paris would be a little bit further on.
Well, I ended up in Paris in a different way. Yeah, I mean, but I ended up living in Montmartre. It was very strange.
I come back to London, and I can't remember if I went. I was going to night classes, like night college, and the guy, the teacher, you know, thought I had a chance, and that you should go to kind of college, you know. But in them days, you know, your mum and dad had to pay, you know, they couldn't pay, so I stayed a naive artist, you know, and become, you know, just a kind of outsider artist, which I'm quite happy with, you know, because you know, the art world is so, I don't know, blasé, you know, exactly, no, they are, you know, and so I'd rather, you know, be amongst, you know, Knox and gay advert, and
you know, guys doing that
people sort of who just like, they're dedicated people, you know, and you know, just trying to, you know, further their own art, you know, not their career, just their own art.
Well, you know, it's like that with music, really. The music business has sort of come down to meet us, really, because it was a lofty, you know, when you started doing, when I started doing, there was Yes and Rick Wakeman and these fucking bands, and well, for me were like these like, huge things that were like, wow, that's a different world. And we came punk thing, you did especially.
Stripped it down to the bone.
And now the music business has crumbled, as I love it, and come to meet us, and we go,
that's
start
right.
dancing on their grave. I love that. You're just such a survivor. it's marvellous.
Well, I don't think it's that. I think, because like art, I like painting, and then the writing thing, I can't help it. Just ideas come to my head, and it can be some conversation people say every day. That's a good idea for a song.
Well,
I don't really have to look; it just comes.
Well, I mean, I don't know how many about you, but me, I'm sure you're the same too. It's like I've got to give it. I've fucking had enough of this business. You're going to give it up, and then you wake up in the middle of the night with, that's a great idea for doing. It's like it's a beautiful haunting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but I'm not a painter. Maybe I will be one day, but
I'd love to do it. Yeah, I'd love to have time to paint.
Yeah,
it would be great. But you're actually.
Well, I'd love to have time to paint.
That's what you need. You need time, don't you?
There's a bit in between our kind of spring-summer tour ends in June. And then we purposely don't do anything in July because of rebellion.
Yeah.
It's not, we like to kind of have a gap there. So in that month, I kind of basically do all my painting for here. But this year we made a record in that gap. Well, it only took 10 days.
Yeah.
And so, I kind of done my quotas, which was like about 10 paintings. And
wow.
That was it, No, I'm a quick painter. I can do about 2 in a week, but some will take a day.
Is it like writing? Sometimes it flows.
Oh yeah.
It's quick.
Do you paint in the middle of the night?
No.
I
have to paint outside in the sun.
Oh, okay, really?
On our kind of
must be difficult in the Blackpool area.
No. And then sometimes I go out there and it's very sunny, I've got shades on, and then I've done the contrast all wrong,
Oh, that's wicked. We'll have to go and film some of the artwork. So we can
there's only one's gone. I guess someone was only there for Saturday or something, though, that I had to take it with them.
But you got some commissions, you said.
After I'd done the talk on art, I got like 4 commissions, and actually one this morning coming up. Sarah Pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to do her a pink cat.
Oh.
No problem. I like doing. One of my paintings from years and years ago was called Smarty Christ, and the Shirin shroud.
Yeah.
That kind of.
Yeah, it looked like Jesus.
Whether it's Jesus or not, I don't know. But,
it is.
Well, I as an artist, you look at light and shade and contrast, or whatever I done it, and it was like a negative, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I took it back to positive.
Oh wow!
On this painting.
Wow.
And because I paint in, I don't bother mixing human skin colour. I just slap on orange or something, and then build it up from there. But I painted him like purple, pink, green, and so it was, and it looked like colours of Smarties have, that light green, that purple.
Wow.
So I called him Smarty Christ, and it's up in some punk rockers' sitting room,
Great.
That's got to be 30 years ago.
No, I want to see it now.
Smarty Christ.
If you've got it,
insert here.
I'll tell him to take a picture. I'll tell him to take a picture. It's Jeff Cooper, actually. Jeff Cooper from Nottingham, and he's got my Smarty Christ.
So if you're listening, Jeff Cooper from London.
And I discovered there's a thing called deconstruction art, where people get hold of, it could be any artist, and deconstruct it, make it more real or something.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And there's even, just deconstructed Roy Lichtenstein, and it's, those might be interesting to have something like that, because I think a lot of people have done the dot thing, haven't they?
Yeah.
Lichtenstein dot. So, anyway, we were talking about ideas and that, and they're quite pleased with that kind of thing. And then there's the Z album, which is the title's already there. It's got it's a Dutch word called zizo, and it means job done.
Ah.
Wow.
Yeah. I said some guy in Holland, when we were playing Holland, said, what I've got a name for the last album. And I said, oh, what's that? He said, zizo. What's that mean? Job done. Oh, perfect.
That's quite a story.
So you're saying it's going to be the last album?
Yeah, but after that, there's going to be like a DVD, a DVD of a subs. This is the plan anyway. And people are kind of working on it at the moment. What do you call it? Documentary. So it'll be like a documentary with music and hopefully new music. What we've written for the documentary, which won't be from albums. So that's the plan. And after the documentary, then there will be continuing pictures like DVDs with music, and kind of picture art to go with them, and like film and all sorts of artsy film. That's the plan anyway, and pictures with a sound, hopefully.
It's definitely going that way, isn't it? Music.
It's
got to be visual. Sounds like you're really busy. No shortage of.
We're trying to cut down. We're down to like 100 gigs a year now. In fact, last year we done 99, so we're cutting down.
You do good on it.
It does. It keeps you fit. Yeah. Get out there and play. Keeps you fit.
It does. Doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, you look good yourself.
Thank you very much, Charlie. I was hoping you wouldn't say that. Tara looks good too. Of course, she looks better than both of us. Yeah. So well, it's been really lovely bumping into you these last couple of years because we haven't been out for a bit. I know you were really good friends with Foxy and that period, so it's been nice. And your guitarist Jet, fabulous.
Just want to say, someone done a beautiful picture of Paul.
Yeah.
And they gave it to me as a present.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What painting?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it might have been Carol.
Oh, nice.
They gave it to me, and
that's lovely.
Nice.
So, we're here at Rebellion Festival. We're asking everyone just something about Rebellion. You must have played.
We played all but one,
right?
Sadly.
You remember that one?
Sadly, we didn't play one.
Sorry, Darren.
Yeah. So
Well, yeah. I just want to say because we've obviously been on a lot of bills together these last few times, and we very rarely get to see each other actually because we're all busy. But you mentioned Warhead, and I remember I was standing watching you do Warhead on North East Calling.
Oh, right. They can sing. They're blinding singers up there.
Yeah. Well, you were great. You were on fucking form, man. It was brilliant. Like the old Rod Stewart move with the mic stand. that's no, I just wanted to say that we do.
To do. There's just something from the 60s.
Yeah, well, we need a bit of that. Yeah. You're Freddie Mercury of punk. But actually, it's like it's just great. It's just great. I just wanted you to know that I do stand there watching you sometimes, Charlie. So that's nice.
I love Rod, but I hate Freddie Mercury. Sorry.
Yeah, well, fuck
it's one of the.
You know what? Fuck
one of those. He's the most brilliant singer in the world, but I can't stand him.
Yeah, some people really dislike him.
You like him?
I came out of the hotel and people were funny enough this morning. People were saying, "Hey, Rod," because my hair, my hair was sticking up on him.
Yeah.
And you had your leopard skin on.
Leopard skin suit. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Did he write B1C? Didn't he? All right, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, wicked.
Lovely. That's it. Cheers.
To see you, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.
Can you look into?
I am fucking Charlie Harper, and you are watching FFRUK TV.